G'day, this is Daniel here at Vertech IT Services. I've got security tip number 68 for you today. We're talking about two-factor authentication. Can it be hacked? Okay. A lot of people think, all right, if you've got two-factor authentication enabled, you're safe as houses, secure as can be. Not quite true. Okay. It's possible to bypass two-factor authentication, right? So if you've got a website that you're normally logged into and then it requests two-factor authentication from like a SMS message or a text message to your mobile phone in order to authenticate that you are that person who's logged in, that can be bypassed, all right? Specifically in New Zealand, there's been a couple of chaps who've lost $1 million of money being transferred out of their account because all the right details were provided to the bank with regarding their login details and their two-factor authentication code from their mobile phone. Now, it wasn't their mobile phone at the time. That's the problem, because it is possible in New Zealand with the current regulations under the Telecommunications Act that you can, if you've got enough information about that person, I can go to Spark, I can pretend that I am you, provide them with the right bit of information and say, I want to transfer my number away from 2 degrees to the Spark account, please. And it's possible that they will just do it, okay? And that your number now ends up on a different SIM card, which they can then use to access your bank account. Now, it does assume that your primary bank details have already been compromised, but I've kind of covered that off in other videos about how that can happen, i.e. Data scraping, scam messages. There's even been phishing campaigns that have been pushed out through text messages to get people to do this. People calling up and pretending to be Spark, getting you to hand them over information about you, all right? So they can't do it without your information, but the way they can gather it can be incredibly sneaky, and using this method to bypass two-factor authentication is a feasible way of doing it. Really, the only way you can protect yourself from this kind of thing is being very careful about the information that you put out there on the internet, whether or in communications with service providers whatsoever. You know, just always default to being rather circumspect about it and be a bit of an old curmudgeon about it. That's, I mean, fair enough. Look, if it's legit, they will get the message across to you, and you can just always call back at the main number. Generally don't interact with them directly over text message, or if they call you, you hang up, look at the number online, call them back. All right? Okay, stay safe out there and have a great weekend. Cheers.